No, public schools, people actually move to this city because of our schools already. When I was human relations director, people moved from Darien, they moved from Greenwich, they moved from where, because of our diversity. However, there's a challenge. If you're going to have diversity, I've always said you need to be deliberate about how you support it. As mayor, I would make certain we would, because quite frankly, our processes aren't. We've done a $100 million program for facilities. I would go back and take a look at that facility study for the entire city. We just took a look at a couple of different schools and we decided to build four new schools. There's a flaw in it because we didn't actually have an inclusive process. Right now, part of that plan is to actually make Jefferson Elementary School revert back to a neighborhood school. The Jefferson neighborhood, based on its demographics, is largely Latino. It would be out of balance. We brought that issue up down here in South Norwalk when it first came up, when they wanted to bring everyone here. Said, listen, you're going to be out of balance. They finally recognized, yeah, you're right, we have to have a magnet school. Jefferson will have to be a magnet school. But because people are just rushing and pushing something through, it doesn't work. So you can't have diversity and say this is wonderful, but not accurately support it. I would make certain that that's what happens, because for the good of the city of Norwalk, we need to make certain that, guess what, people who come from different places because they want that diversity, they get to experience it and it benefits all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. 2 minutes for each. Go ahead, Lisa.
Okay. I just want to keep the mayor honest. It is election time, and so the mayor likes to take a lot of credit for things that have been done by other people. The closing of the achievement gap and everything in education has been done by our latest superintendent and all the teachers that have been working for years and years to try and close that gap. We are making big investments in our schools because they've been dilapidated, but the mayor was on kind of both sides of that issue until a study came out and showed him where he needed to stand. Also, in terms of attendance, the mayor has many responsibilities, and in the charter it says the mayor is supposed to attend all the Board of Ed meetings, and the mayor has not had the most perfect of record in terms of attending those Board of Ed meetings. There has been some partisanship, and this is what frustrates me. I voted for the mayor twice. I supported the mayor, but there has been concerns because the chairman of the board was a Republican, not a Democrat, and it was a Democrat majority council. As a parent, I have a problem with that, because I think basically we need to have the best people running our school system, and it shouldn't matter what their party is. So our school system is on track, but it's because we have hired a very good superintendent. We have a very strong board that is working together in a bipartisan fashion, and it's been years in the making. It didn't happen overnight. I've been in the school system for 13 years, and it's been a long slog, and we still have a ways to go. And one of the other things we need to do is we've never really fully fund our school system, because we struggle with that. And we struggle with that because we do not plan and zone the city with our bricks and mortar to be able to sufficiently fund. And so that's one of the things, all the pieces are connected in terms of your bricks and mortar and how you fund your school system. And so I just want to keep it real. Thank you.
Well, I guess since it's time to tell the truth, let's tell the truth. First of all, we invested $9 million so the Board of Education could implement their strategic plan.